If you are a coach, consultant, or someone with specific or unique knowledge that is able to get other people some type of unique transformation, then you want to watch this video, because in this video I'm going to be showing you how to convert your knowledge into an AI app, and more importantly, how to monetize your knowledge without the need for any coding or programming experience. So if you have been an expert in the past, the typical traditional way of monetizing your knowledge is to create content and then to drive people to that content or to drive them to a lead magnet, which is fine, but there's a new opportunity, a new way of monetizing your knowledge, and it's through something called MyGPT apps. So OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, released this amazing new feature called MyGPTs, where you can train an AI model in a closed environment and feed it your specific knowledge, and anyone else can interact with your knowledge without you having to be involved. And more importantly, you can actually train and improve this model for yourself without needing any coding experience. So this is a mind-blowing, game-changing opportunity, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you step by step how you can set this up in a few clicks without needing any programming experience. So let's dive in. So the first thing is, when you are on ChatGPT platform, you need to be upgraded to GPT-4 to have access to this. And for you to upgrade to GPT-4, you need to go into, log into your ChatGPT account and then go under your name here, and then you would go under My Plan, and then you would upgrade. And as you can see here, I'm currently upgraded to the $20 a month program. So this is very crucial for you to have access to this. Now, for you to access the MyGPT app store, you need to go to Explore GPT. So let's go into Explore GPTs here. And as you can see here, this is the GPT app, MyGPT app, if you will. And there's a whole variety of apps here that you can use and explore it. But for the purpose of this training, I'm going to be showing you how to create your own MyGPT app. More importantly, how to train AI with your own specific knowledge so you can then monetize that. And when I say monetize that, what do I mean really? Well, there are over 100 million people that use ChatGPT, and that number is growing every day because it's so easy to use, it's so intuitive. I use it every day for my work. Imagine if you were able to package your knowledge in a way that people can interact and chat with your knowledge. That's just mind-blowing, and a whole new way to think about creating content or to think about adding value to people. And that will be the next way the billion-dollar creators will be able to create value. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create the app here. And as you can see here, we have a few options. So we're actually gonna go into create. So there are two ways you can create. You can either create the app manually, or you can create by just interaction. So for example, it's saying here, what would you like to create? So I would like to create an outreach genius app that provides guide for B2B companies on lead generation strategies. Right? So that's basically what the app I want to create. So there you go. Now it's gonna take that data in, it's gonna start doing its thing to learn about, to give me questions to query as I try to build this app. So let's see what it says. So it says, great choice, let's name this GPT. How about Outreach Genius? Does that work for you? Absolutely, it does work for me. By the way, the name of my company is Outreach Genius, and that's why I'm building this for our company. Basically, all of the knowledge that I've built in the last couple of years in the world of sales and marketing, I want to transfer all of that knowledge in here so that you or anyone really can interact with that knowledge and be able to ask questions off of it, which is pretty cool. So this is the logo it's created for me, which is amazing. So here's an initial picture. Do you like this design? So yes, I love the design. So yes, I love the design. There you go. So as you can see here, on the right side is where the preview is, and on this side here, I'm saying what a user would typically see. So let's see what it's saying here. Now let's refine the context of Outreach Genius to start. Let's focus on its role and its goal. What specific tasks or types of guidance do you envision Outreach Genius providing for B2B lead generation? So focus on cold and paid outreach strategies, leveraging AI, automation, and machine learning. So that's basically what we do at Outreach Genius. We use advanced strategies that focuses on AI automation and machine learning to help businesses, leverage the world of lead generation for B2B. All right, so now let's talk about Outreach Genius should emphasize or avoid in its interactions. Are there any specific do's and don'ts do you want to ensure are followed, like maintaining a professional tone? So be friendly, casual, and use easy to understand language. As you can see here, you can use any sort of description you want to use to really describe what your AI should sound like. It has to feel like you, and you want to, have it to feel like you. And then it's saying now let's think about how Outreach Genius should interact with users. Should it ask users for specific details about their business or marketing goals to tailor its advice? So yes, ask users about their business, industries, ideal clients type, and marketing goals to tailor advice. There you go. So again, we're setting all the parameters for how we want our app to interact, and then it's updating its, the model it's building for me and for Outreach Genius, which is pretty exciting. So now that we've established how Outreach Genius should interact, let's finalize the personality aspect. How do you envision its personality? Should it be enthusiastic, supportive, or anything else? So think of it as a friend and a friend who is a marketing expert, right? Who is a marketing expert helping companies generate more leads and sales. There you go. So that's kind of how the personality should be. Again, a friend, that's kind of how we think about ourselves at our company. We're friendly. All right, so it's updated and it's building. It looks like we've refined the behavior for Outreach Genius. Now feel free to try Outreach Genius in the playground. So now we can try Outreach Genius, but before we start trying Outreach Genius, I want to train it on my own data. So I want it to be using my own specific knowledge. So if I go into configure here, as you can see here, it has Outreach Genius, it has the description, it has instructions. All of this, by the way, can be modified, and there are conversation starters here. I can even modify these conversation starters and add new conversation starters. But this is kind of where I want to point your attention to. So the capabilities, so for the knowledge here, I can upload knowledge. So in this case, I'm going to upload a PDF. Now I'm going to show you this PDF that I'm going to upload here. And this PDF basically has all of my knowledge and my information that I've painstakingly put together to show show how you can generate leads. So let me kind of show you a little bit what this looks like. So I'm just going to drag this in here. I'm going to expand this. So as you can see here, this is the introduction, this is the guide, and this is kind of what the guide has. Introduction to lead generation, offers a lead magnet, warm outreach strategies, free content for lead generation, cold outreach techniques, paid ads for lead acquisition, using your existing network and resources, generating leads through referrals. So as you can see, a comprehensive, real view of how to generate leads. And this is something that I've put some time to. It's 23 pages long, and I'll continually update this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that file in here. So I'm just going to go quick access here, and then I'm going to upload that data in here. Now the AI is learning my knowledge. So for you, this is extremely simple. For you to train the AI on your knowledge, all you need to do literally is build a PDF where you document all of your knowledge. And by the way, I'll be creating another video that will show you how to actually document your knowledge using prompts, so you can even do it very, very easily. And if you want to see that video, let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. Now the next thing is we can have different capabilities, which is web browsing, image generation. So these are capabilities that the app will have. You want to click on those. Code interpreter, this one is very interesting. This allows the GPT to run code when enabled. And you can even create new actions. We can do some things, some more advanced things, right? So some advanced things would be like, we can have ChatGPT or my GPT in this scenario take take actions outside of ChatGPT. For example, we can integrate it with Zapier to send emails. We can scrape data from outside sources. We can connect to other resources and bring them into this app. So I'll be creating a new video later on to show you how to use that. But for this video, we'll keep it simple. So now that we have that information, we can then save it. Now, the interesting thing we can also do is we can actually attach our websites to this, so that when people see this, it will link to their website. So one of the things I've done is, when you click on the save options and the options there, you choose what website you want it to show. So For you to do that, though, you have to verify your new domain, and to do that, you have to click on verify new domain, and you have to add a new domain. So for example, let's just say my new domain is outreachgenius.net, and then I submit it. What it will do is it will tell me to verify my ownership by adding this TXT record to my DNS provider. All I have to do is copy this, go to my domain name provider here, and then what I'll do is I'll add a new record, and then I'll make it a TXT record, and then I'll add that value here, and then I'll save it, and then once I save it, it will activate in here. So I don't need to do that because I've already done that already. But for this example here, I'm just gonna attach Outreach Genius into my ChatGPT app, and then that is good to go. And then I can describe what category I want it to be in. So in this case, productivity, and then I'll confirm. And then you can obviously ask ChatGPT who you want to have access to this. Only you, anyone with a link, and everyone. So in this case, I will have everyone. By the way, you can actually go access this right now. And there you go. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there are way more things we can do to make it more advanced, but now anyone can use this. But this is kind of where things gets very interesting, because I added my website. Anybody who uses this app and finds value in it can now go to my website here by clicking on that, and that becomes a lead generation mechanism for your business. So if your GPT app is very helpful, now let's test this out actually. Give me an advanced strategy for there you go. Let's see what it brings up. So it's supposed to access my knowledge base that I've given it. So data mining and predictive analysis, customer segmentation, creating tailored lead magnets. So as you can see, I talked about lead magnets in there. Now I'm gonna try and test this to see did it really understand what I was saying. So for example, I'm going to give it some interesting data points. So for example, there's something I talked about here that said this was mobile ads ID is one of our strategies we use for our clients. So we talked about acquisition of mobile ads ID and demand side marketplaces. So let me see if it actually understands that. So let me see something like, what can you tell me about mobile ads ID strategy? So let's wait for that to be done, and then we'll see if it actually is able to dig into that information and find information for me based on what I've trained it on. So I can click on that. What can you tell me about mobile ads ID strategy? So it's supposed to give me a good understanding. There you go. It's a sophisticated way of approach in digital marketing that leverage unique identifiers assigned to mobile devices. These identifiers are crucial for target. That is precisely what I had in my training data about what mobile ads ID. Collect mobile ads ID, enable a highly targeted approach. They're unique identifiers for every mobile device is used for targeted advertising. That's one of the strategies we use at our company. As you can see here, it's able to pull from the information in my training data to it. As you can see there, it's very, very easy to set up the data. And if your GPT is valuable, people can actually click on your link and go to your website, which becomes a lead generating machine for you. So you can actually go try this app. Outreach Genius is what it's called, and you can try it out yourself. And if you want to improve things, you can absolutely improve things. So I just need to click on here, and then I need to just kind of go into explore GPTs here, and then I can go into my GPTs, and then here are all the list of my GPTs. I can go in here, I can edit this. And then if I want to add more information, if I want to improve it, if I want to add more knowledge, I can upload even more files. And of course, in the next video I'm going to be showing you how to do something more advanced and add some more coding into it. But this is the new creator economy. This is the new way for advanced lead generation strategies for your business using my GPT apps. And as you can see, it just took me a couple of clicks, a couple of minutes to do. So if you're a knowledge worker, you have some sort of expertise, you have some sort of unique knowledge, this is the next best way to translate your knowledge into something that people can interact with, and this becomes a lead generation mechanism where people will look at the information you have and then they'll come to your website to pay for the implementation of the information. This is a new word here. So my name is David Owasi. I run a company called revolutionize, where we focus on helping B2B companies generate more leads and sales. I believe that AI is here to help us do two things better than at any time in history: to imagine and to create. And this is one of the ways to imagine and to create wealth using my GPT apps. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And if you have any ideas for videos you want me to create, helping you understand how to leverage this new amazing tool to generate wealth, let me know in the comments. I'll be creating videos to answer your questions.